Konnichiwa, this is Kate the Miku fan. 2020 has been an interesting year. And when I mean interesting year, I mean Hatsune Miku has been in a lot of projects. Projects including video games, right down to the concert in Europe, including the one I attended very early on in London. And today, this is Hatsune Miku's 13th birthday. How crazy is that? Since 2007, she became a national and international hit. And so I thought that today we're going to talk about the main highlights of 2020 featuring Hatsune Miku. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Welcome to Miku Expo.
This is the Hatsune Miku concert I attended in London back in January. Now, bear in mind, I travelled all the way from the northern part of the UK right down to London for this, and let me tell you, the journey was actually really worth it. There were so many people enjoying the music, there were so many people to meet, and it was amazing to actually share this same love of Hatsune Miku with everyone else. As you can actually see on this clip, well, a variety of clips I just compiled from the YouTube video I made, it was actually packed. It was absolute madness, but it was a good type of madness. At least I got to meet some people who really enjoyed Hatsune Miku for who she is. Hatsune Miku has caused a massive impact, and it clearly shows. Overall, this was one of the best concerts I've ever been to, and I hope that Hatsune Miku will come back soon. The next one we're going to talk about is the Hatsune Miku game on Nintendo Switch, which has just been released this year in the Western market. Now, I talked about this on a separate video, so I'm not going to talk too much about this, but I can actually tell you it's a really fun game, especially when it's played during the lockdown. Now, there have been a fair amount of problems because I have a Nintendo Switch Lite and I couldn't be able to play all of the modes on the game, but honestly, despite its problems, it's an actually really good game. There are just so many songs to choose from. In fact, there's actually a couple of versions of the game you can buy. You can get the normal version for a normal price, for example, or you could upgrade with a bigger song pack. If you go for the bigger song pack, you get a more variety of options, including the songs you can actually play along to, and that's a really good value for money. So just consider those options before you actually make the final decision. Honestly, it's one of the best games ever, and I highly recommend you check the games out. And just when you think Hatsune Miku has just only released her game on Nintendo Switch, that's not entirely true, as there are a variety of other games on a different format. That's right, mobile phones. She has released not one, but actually 2 games this year. As you can see, this one is called Tap Wonder, and it's pretty, sadly, basic. All you do is that you play Hatsune Miku, you're actually like tapping away just with one finger, or multiple fingers if you're that crazy, and just do it very quickly, in quick succession, so you could level up. Now, I love the graphics, but at the same time, there's so much potential that's being lost here. It could have very easily have been another rhythm game, somewhat similar to the Nintendo Switch version, but for what we got, it's kind of okay. Not fantastic by a long stretch, but it's okay for what it is. Now, bear in mind, it's a free app. You can just download it on your phone straight away, but you're gonna have to sit through some stupid adverts unless you pay up so you can get rid of them. Yeah, just like any other app you would expect to see. So overall, it's a good game, just not a great one. The next game, which has just been released a few days ago actually, is called Miku Jump, and honestly it is pretty much similar to the previous one, but not exactly identical. For example, you're not in the concert anymore and the goal is entirely different. Again, you're playing Hatsune Miku, but you have to jump from one platform to the next. So the higher you go, the higher the score you'll get. In terms of graphics, it's really quite impressive. I mean, look at Hatsune Miku there. She is so adorable. She's so adorable, I could just die. Okay, so there is a funny bit. If you don't jump at the right time, then Hatsune Miku will get squished. I'm not kidding. There's that detail that makes me giggle. There is a way around this. If you keep tapping, she might get out in time. But you have to do it really quickly because once that platform gets closed, game over. And yes, you can get coins in this game. All you have to do is play through the game, and sometimes these coins will appear on different platforms. If you jump on the platform at the right time and you get the coins, they'll be added into your piggy bank and you can actually use it so you could buy the parcel. It only takes about 150 coins to actually open the parcel, so you're going to have to work really hard in order to get that prize. Now, in terms of the prize, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I like to think it must be another Vocaloid. That would be super awesome if the next one was Kaido, but that's my wishful thinking. As I just mentioned previously, this is actually the most recent game that's just been released a few days ago. So if you haven't already, just download it for free and check it out yourself. And that's pretty much it for the highlights. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more of what I do, please subscribe to my channel. It means so much to me. Also, comment down below what your favourite highlights of 2020 featuring Hatsune Miku are. Whether it's the video games or even the concert, I'd love to hear from you guys. And by the way, let's say happy birthday to Hatsune Miku. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next time.